Hey everyone, welcome to another video review, and this is the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Voyager class Optimus Prime from Wave 1. You can see, yes, he is a red and blue flat-nosed truck, which we're going to roll off to the side because we've got a box here to look at real quick. And yes, it's a, well, typical Voyager box, I guess. Well, typical Siege box. Optimus Prime written in there, symbol in the background of the thing. Really nice artwork of him fighting, blacklight stuff here. Again, can't really see it because no blacklight. Autobot symbol and all that stuff. Words, also authentic Transformers. That one picture that's been seen on every box so far. And hey, look, his two modes and how he interacts with the Battle Masters and whatnot, plus more warnings. Also, he is WFC-S11. This is his designation. It also comes with the usual instructions. Pretty simple, that. No big deal. Yeah, he comes with his weapons are a dual mech energon strike shield slat and an RF ion blaster. There you go. Anyway, he is a flat-nosed red and blue truck, as you know, is expected of a G1 style Optimus, and he rolls pretty well. Yeah, he is his kind of his typical self to a degree, although this more Cybertronian-esque truck mode is a little different than we expect, particularly with this stuff and this stuff down here. But there's some stuff there that's a bit different than what we're used to anymore. But hey, it's still a flat-nosed semi-truck. Everything. And there's only so many ways you can do a flat, Optimus like this style before you kind of, repeat yourself. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. Again, some bits of nice bits of silver here, like for the gas tank and whatnot. Some silver on the rims as well. A little bit of, I guess, battle damage type stuff here. Nice translucent blue windows and some tech detailing in the translucent plastic. Whatnot. And the windows are picked out in silver as well for the back ones. There's a little bit of white striping here. You can see also he has weapons can store in the back. Officially, you're supposed to just put the shield here on the back and then put the gun up top, but I don't like how that looks. So if I'm going to store them on here, I'm going to store both of them in the back because, well, the gun also has a nice convenient peg hole on the top of the gun, which, yeah, this just feels too much like it works too well to be just a coincidence. So I just like to put it back there. The other thing is there is nothing here really for a trailer hitch of sorts. I mean, maybe you might be able to have something clip on that adapts to a trailer, but yeah, it's not real anything for a trailer hitch per se because that's way too far forward for that. Beyond that, though, it's a pretty solid truck mode. It's got peg holes all over, so you can put weapons and whatnot on it. Some people have figured out because War for Cybertron and stuff, you can kind of do the hover mode from the games. Those old games now, they're old now. Wow, the thing about you can kind of do the hover mode that they do in the games, and that's pretty neat if you want to do that. Yeah. It's pretty straightforward flat-nosed truck. But if you want to transform into robot mode, that's also pretty straightforward. Also there's some clever stuff they do here to a degree. So first thing you want to do is these side panels that's silver. You want to untab those from the side. Like that. Keep them out this angle. No big deal. I'm going to move this up a little bit. I take these front wheels and move them down like that. To get them out of the way a bit. You untab these little side bits from the bumper. Get them out of the way. And also you want to, right here, this panel right here, untab that. Same on this side, untab. You want to take the front windows and move them out to the side like this. Also hidden little matrix detail right there. Clever. And that frees up the front, which you can then start to lift up and move the front out. And that also lets you move the roof out of the way as well. From there you can move these panels down right here. At the top half of the side, move those down out of the way. Same on this side, move out of the way. You take the head, flip it around, 180, up top, like that. You can close up these windows. Up here, you can take this stuff, move the bumper in, click into place, move these little red panels in, they click into place, and then move that down. That compacts it down. For later, take the arms, untap them from the side and move them outward. like so. Take these little, I guess, gun bits and rotate them around underneath the arm. Kind of sort of tab in, but not really. Make sure these panels are all the way down. Then you can take the these wheels and collapse them up into the side of the torso. Make sure to do it all the way in. I've seen several where it's just people, they're kind of sticking out a little bit, but yeah, make sure to collapse them all the way up in the torso. And when you're going back, make sure to see that the wheel kind of goes underneath the window bit here. So yeah, make sure when you're going back to kind of just start to angle it down when you pull it out. That way it clears the window and it'll come out easier. Otherwise it gets caught and won't want to move. So yeah, just be aware of that. And then you'll want to take the legs and straighten them out like that. Then you can take this backpack. You can take this, rotate around that hinge, and tab it in the back. There's tabs here that goes in these slots, like so. Then the legs here, you want to split these apart. And back here, you want to fold these pieces down, form the kneecaps. You want to form these pieces down. Also, after splitting the legs, form the kneecaps. Open up the feet, so. So, rotate the wheels around, like this. Rotate those around. One of mine is a little more stubborn than the other. And then these panels right here, you want to take this gray piece right here, fold it out like that, and then bring it down the leg, bring it down to the side of the leg, and there's a little slot here for this tab, like so. That fills in the leg, and then you can rotate that around 180 at the above the knee. Same thing on this side. Open this panel, tab it in down here, like that. Then rotate around the knee. And you have Optimus Prime in his very, very G1 robot mode. Like, this is really G1. No way around it. Yeah, it's just super G1, and it even comes with a little, ion blaster and everything. You can put it in his hand, so. And then you can take the shield. You could plug it in like this, on the side of his arm. It's his buckler, or of course you can unfold it like that. And there's a little tab here, right here on the side. You can unfold that. That unfolds this little one. Then this one on this side, you can unfold upwards. Fold out this big thing. Now you got an axe. Make sure you do the little one first, otherwise the big one will get stuck. You have to do the little one first. Now he's got his axe. It's not quite the same as his old energy axe, but still an axe. So there you go. You can chop Decepticons. Whatever. Yeah, it's a really faithful G1 thing. The only thing really, kind of makes you go, hey, wait a minute, is, well, this stuff underneath the arms and the backpack, really. But this is a very faithful G1-esque design, just with some battle damage, particularly on the thighs and arms and stuff. And a little bit here on the chest. But yeah, this is just, it's very G1 inspired, clearly, including his, head and everything. That's a very G1 head. No way around it. The all about symbol, bits of yellow here, just like normal. The white stripes, new grill there. The only thing you can see the wheels and stuff. There's some signs that this is not G1, but yeah. Also the nice venting here. A little bit of gray on the feet. Yeah, it's a G1 design, and to a fault, almost to a fault. I mean, if you want something that's not G1, this is not where you look. If you really want a really updated G1 Voyager Prime, this is your best bet. And he's got really good articulation too. His head is on, I believe, a ball joint. Looks left and right, up and down, a little bit of waggle. Lots of motion there. His shoulders can move forward and back, outward, and also there's this little panel here to facilitate that. Got a bicep swivel. Elbows, which go a little over 90 degrees. A waist swivel, really unhindered waist swivel. That backpack does not get in the way at all of that. Hips go forward fairly decently. Back also fairly decently. Outward very well, very good. Got a thigh swivel up here. He's got a knee swivel as well. His knees can collapse really far. That's really, really nice knee articulation there. and his ankles can move about that far outward, and it can open and close down here as you need them to for whatever pose you're doing. He also, there's a little bonus of you can have this as flip out guns of some sort on his arm, so there's that. He's also got the pegs and whatnot for the little effect parts. Yeah, I actually have one of those right here. Yeah, so he's got those little pegs for that, if you want. And also, actually, thanks to his transformation, he's got a little bit of backwards butterfly movement if you really want that too. Yeah, this is a very G1 Prime for sure. This is the best G1 Prime we've gotten, style Prime we've gotten in a mainline in a while. Period. I mean, we've gotten other Voyager Primes. We've got the the triple changer from Triton's Return, the classics from over 10 years ago, and the Combiner Wars one. I believe all those are the ones we've gotten in the Voyager size class, and this is the best looking one, period. He's also got a really interesting take on the classic G1 Prime transformation. So that right there in of itself is something to look at. If you're only going to get one Voyager at this point in Siege, I would honestly say, even knowing Wave 2 and everything, this is the one to get. I think, as of right now. This is like the best Voyager we have so far in Siege, period. And that's not just because it's Optimus Prime. It really is. Megatron's no slouch, but this is the best one, I think, overall. I know some people have had problems with the windows not closing properly, but mine don't seem to be too bad, really. So yeah, this is a really good G1 Prime, and I would highly recommend getting this guy if you're going to get one Siege Voyager. This is the best one. I really enjoy it, and especially if you're one G1 Prime. So that's it. I hope you liked it or found this informative and entertaining. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and I shall see you next time with another video review.